All right, it's officially check-in morning, so I went to bed. Actually, let's rewind. So yesterday morning weight, empty stomach, but still residually hydrated. I was about 229, 230. So yesterday was kind of the whole point of like getting ready for a full-on water carb depletion. So yesterday was only like 1,500 calories, which sounds low, but I didn't train. I kind of just sat around all day. So I didn't feel like I was starving or anything. And 3 gallons of water. So gallon at 9, next gallon at noon, last gallon at 3. And, I drank those kind of continuously throughout the day, which I got some comments that saying if you drink that much water, it'll kill you. Not exactly. Have you ever drank a ton of water? You just end up going to the bathroom. Like your body knows what to do when you've got extra fluids. But basically, I just peed all day. And once I cut that water out at 6, so after 6 o'clock, no food, no water. Right after a couple of night bathroom trips and then going to the bathroom in the morning, when I woke up, 224. So that's perfect. I'm well under my freaking weight cap. So I got a little bit of extra carb up treats because I might have gone a little underboard on my carb up grocery trip earlier. So a couple straight candies, Rice Krispie treats are in the mix. I noticed I forgot to get a Swedish Fish and a Skittles, but this is not all I'm eating. I'd say the ratio is going to be just about 70% rice cakes, oatmeal, cream of rice, and more like 30% treats and stuff like this. But it's almost 10 o'clock, so I got to go weigh in. But luckily enough, it's not a stressful situation because I'm already 3 pounds under my weight cap, so I'm good. So let's just go run into the freaks that are already freaking down there. Hafthor. Hey there.
How are you, man?
How'd you get so big? I feel like you're bigger than last time.
Eating. You know the secret.
Oh, I've been not eating.
Yeah, doing good, man. How you feeling?
Thank you. Very good. We're going to check in. Yeah. Oh,
Take care of all my light work.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right. Height it in exactly as I thought. 5'11 and a half. So if you thought I was 5'4", not even. Ask the IFBB. Legit 5'11 and a half, 224. So now, well, we know what time it is now. Let's go back to the hotel room. All right. Twiddlers await. Okay, some time has passed. I did not really record much of the initial grub off, partially because I just wanted to kind of enjoy it for myself. That seems a little selfish, but I forgot the sorbet at home, and I kind of am really leaning towards that. Like, I got the AC in the hotel room dropped way down to, I just set it to 64 degrees, because from eating all these carbs, like, sure, I mean, some of them aren't exactly being like digested for energy, but just to go through that whole process of getting them kind of, let's just say, siphoned to where they belong, it just heats you up, so like I'm feeling warm. And once I get a spray tan on, I do not want to be sitting here sweating, running my tan. That would freaking suck. So I'm kind of excited to get back and grab that sorbet. But yeah, currently I'm currently I'm exactly 1,155 grams of carbs in. A few hundred of those carbs coming from instant oatmeal, a few hundred of those carbs coming from rice cakes, strong few hundred of those carbs coming from some Twizzlers and some Starburst minis. And as much as I'm like, all right, no holds barred, slam some carbs, I do have a bit of a method to the madness, as it were. So the two things that I'm being relatively careful about are what are we doing here? Come on, man. Well, the two things that I'm careful about are my timing. Of course, I want to eat these carbs gradually throughout the entire freaking day. But I've also got to be careful about my water intake. How does this work? Do I insert the ticket?
Chip enabled. Please tap to pay or scan validation below. Please press the receipt button to issue receipt. Please wait.
Let's see, am I good?
Thank you for your visit and have a safe drive.
There we go. All right, now we're cooking with gas. But I got to watch my water intake as well, you know? I just went through this whole thing of like restricting my water all of last night so that I could dry out and deplete and get that, like, you know, thinner skin look. I don't want to instantly ruin that by overdoing it with my water intake, spilling over, and then, you know, storing a bunch of extra water in my, you know, subcutaneous skin layer. That's not the point, you know? So the way that it works with how you store muscle glycogen is there's some kind of mixed numbers. You know, some sources are going to say for every gram of carbs, you're storing 2 grams of water concurrently with that intramuscularly. Some sources are saying it's 3 grams, you know, so 3 to 1 or 2 to 1. So I'm going to stay on the safer side, and I'm kind of coming at this with a current ratio of about, not 1 to 1, but I'm not slamming fluids. So far I've drank 1.25 liters of water, and I've eaten almost 1.25 liters of carbs, 1,125 or 1,155. So going forward for the next couple of hours, I'm going to keep that ratio just about there as a 1 to 1. I'll probably end up going a little bit heavier on the water side, but I don't want to overdo it, you know, because it's much easier to simply not add too much than to take away fluids in this situation. Plus, I mean, after I get a tan, what the hell would I be supposed to do? You know, I can't sweat it out, because then I'm just going to completely thrash my tan and I have to go back, get resprayed. So I'm just erring the line of caution of making sure, you know, I'm getting enough carbs and fluids in, but I'm not overdoing it, you know. So plan now is go back home for a minute, hang out with the cats, get a little cat clip, grab that sorbet that I forgot, and then get back and get ready for a tan. I've got my first coat at 4:15, second coat at 9, and then I've got one more in the morning before prejudging. So somebody, I forget what his name was. This pretty cool open bodybuilder dude I was talking to, I think bodybuilding with Aaron, he was telling me, yeah man, you know, 3 coats is better than 1. 3 spray tan coats beats 1. So I'm going to take that tip this time. And then I've also got some Dawn dish soap. So before I go into my first spray tan in the shower, I'm going to, you know, I guess I won't even use regular soap. What would be the point if I'm going to use the Dawn? But I'm going to completely wash up extra good, really just full-on body scrub. Not that I don't normally, but I'm saying like extra all over the place with the Dawn dish soap. Because the idea would be if you really completely clean off your skin, no oils, no nothing, well, that first layer of tan is going to kind of just stick and absorb a little better. So a couple of little tricks here and there, and I'm under the impression that they are all going to add to this total freaking look come tomorrow. But I'm gonna get home, so I'll see you in a second. All right, Coach Blue, I'm 1,300 grams of carbs in. I've had 1.25 liters of water. What do you think? Yeah, that's what I thought, boy. All right, wish me luck. All right, back at the parking garage. It's now 3:45, so I've got to run in there, get my Dawn dish soap shower done, and then get a tan. So the next time I see you, I should be rather orange, but I guess we'll see once that tan's over. All right, I'm officially as orange as I can be. I'm full of freaking food, in a good way though. Like I'm not. I mean, I've eaten. Oh, it's crazy. We'll talk about it a bit more tomorrow. Tomorrow's video, or the video that comes on Saturday, will actually be like a full-on day of everything, like walk around backstage. Uh, for me to actually just sit and eat, I kind of ended up avoiding the distraction of actually talking about it. So sorry I spent today doing a bit of me time, but shit, man, I'm feeling ready. I'm very lean, of course, but also full. I think that doing a longer dieting phase this time really helped me just like hold on to a lot of size. And I don't feel like that same weakness and like fatigueness that I felt from my first two shows. Like, shit, man, I'm just feeling ready for tomorrow. So a little bit of a quicker one, but there'll be a long show day video. But yeah, man, shit. Wish me luck tomorrow.